Okay, we are live. Hi, everybody. I am here with Sallie, and we are looking at the spiritual awakening. So we're interviewing 9 people for nine questions within 9 minutes. So let's get straight down into it. Hi, Sallie. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much.
Let's go straight into the first question, which was, when was your first spiritual experience?
When I was about 20 years old, I had always had religious experiences. However, I would say that when I was around 20, it evolved into a more spiritual experience. So not just tied to religion, but more to the spiritual realm.
Great. Okay. What was your most profound spiritual experience?
There are a couple, actually, and both of them happened in dreams. The first one was a very prophetic dream that led me to the university where I got my degree in theology and met the person who introduced me to my first husband, and life just kind of rolled from there. The second dream, also very prophetic, it reconnected me and set me right, got me back on course with my true path. And both dreams were very numinous and, as I said, very prophetic.
Wow. So did you actually see things in the dreams that you actually brought back with you?
Yes. And music. I heard music.
Right.
And so now that's kind of my inspirational song. It seems silly because it's a disco song from the 70s. And yet it's very inspiring for me.
Oh, wow. Because I actually, when I was spiritually awakened, I started listening to these church songs. I'd never listened to any church music ever. Yeah. And suddenly I was listening to it, and everyone was going, "What on earth are you listening to?"
Yeah, Gregorian chants. I love to play on the piano Mozart's Gloria from the 12th Mass. That is just such a joyous song for me. I just love playing it.
Nice, superb, great. Okay. Was your spiritual awakening difficult or uncomfortable in some way?
The actual process of awakening was a little bit at the beginning because it was like, gosh, I feel so different from everybody else. Because looking around, most people were not thinking what I was thinking. Most people were not believing and knowing what I was knowing. So it was a little bit awkward at first.
Okay. Right. Number 4. What are the benefits that you've had from your spiritual experiences?
Just a profound sense of joy and gratitude in living. Every day is a joy, and every day is like a page turner. I can't wait to get up and turn the next page and write the book that is my life. So I would say that.
Great. Fabulous. Okay. Have you had any spiritual teacher or teachers that have helped you along the way?
So mostly my teachers have been writers and great thinkers and theologians. Joseph Campbell was very instrumental. Alan Watts. I love Alan Watts. He was a fellow countryman of yours, great writer, and he kind of introduced Eastern concepts into the Western mind and integrated that whole symbolism and myth into Christianity and Christian thought. I love his statement that when you get the message, hang up. We get all these spiritual messages, and then we got to bring it back and live the life, right?
Great stuff. Okay. So what spiritual advice would you give to somebody starting out on their spiritual journey?
Don't do it alone. We can't be lone wolves in this endeavor. My experience was, gosh, I feel awkward. I feel different. You need that sense of community to help you and shepherd you and lead you through the growth process.
I'm back. back.
Oh,
We just had a small technical problem there. So sorry about that. Okay, right. Okay, so what advice would you give to someone who's further along on their spiritual journey?
I would say the same thing. Don't go it alone. We need support. The coaches have coaches, right? We all need that support and encouragement to move us forward, and accountability.
Great. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Okay. What advice would you give to someone who's further along on their spiritual journey?
Yeah, so the same advice, just don't go it alone. Don't be a lone wolf. We need to support each other. There are energies out there that can drain you and devastate you. And you are energy. You don't need energy. You are energy. However, we do right now live in the physical plane, and we need energy and support from people who are like-minded.
Absolutely, yeah. And also knowing where to go if something does happen is very important. Yeah, that's great. Fabulous. Yes. Okay, what key lesson has stood out for you?
Grace. Allow other people the grace to be where they are and learn their own lessons. My new coaching program is called Reboot Your Thinking, and it's all based on the concept of mind paradigms. And so sometimes we project our own paradigm onto other people. Yeah, surprise. And we expected them to have the same values and the same beliefs, and we don't allow them the grace to have their own journey.
Right, that's good stuff. Yeah. Okay, so what's your favorite spiritual practice, and how has it contributed to your spiritual awakening?
So I have like a whole routine that I go through, and it really supports me and moves me forward and keeps me firm in my foundation of knowing who I am. And so in the evening, every night, I set my intention for what my day is going to be the next day, full of joy and gratitude and magic and mystery and miracles and whatever else I want my day to bring. And then the next morning, I have my mental floss, I call it. And so I have my affirmations and my to be statements and all of those things that reaffirm that. Then I have a period of relaxation that prepares me then for my meditation. And then my next thing is, it's kind of weird, but I write with my non-dominant hand. I write my life goals. So I'm right-handed, I write with my left hand. That taps into the creative, intuitive portion of my brain and opens it up even more to messages and guidance and direction. And that has made such a profound difference in my life.
Wow, that's something totally original. I've never actually heard of people doing that, but that sounds really cool. So you've definitely got a whole process behind, which is what you're supposed to do. That's superb. That is absolutely wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing all those with us. And we look forward to seeing you in the group. And I think you're going to get interviewed as well next week on something that you're launching. So thank you very much, Sallie. You take care.
Thank you so much.
Day. Okay, thank you everybody for listening. We appreciate you.
Bye-bye.